Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, for so many months now, I've been having conversations, especially with people who are currently on the student visa, the post-study route visa here in the United Kingdom. And majority of our conversation has always been around how do I get a visa sponsorship job? And I think that's like the most important question in the mind of those who are currently on either of those two visas I just mentioned now. And the truth is that from my conversation, I've been able to come up with one of the many major reasons why people are struggling to get a visa sponsorship job. Now, some of them have been making lots of mistakes on how they've been approaching this whole journey. A few of them have been able to secure job opportunities, which I'll be sharing with you some of the testimony on this video shortly. And I think one of the major issues I've seen people make is applying for jobs the wrong way, applying for the wrong job title. And I've seen people who have even gotten job offers, but they find it almost impossible to get visa sponsorship for those job roles. Now, not all job roles that you need to start pursuing if you're looking for visa sponsorship, and that's the sincere truth. And I think people don't really talk a whole lot about this. An example of those kind of job is trying to get a job as a cybersecurity specialist here in the UK. Now, if you're an immigrant, now this is not me trying to discourage anyone from going into cybersecurity, but the sincere truth is that getting visa sponsorship role in cybersecurity is close to almost impossible. The reason is because most of these organizations prefer to hire contractors, so you can get job offers. I've got a couple of friends who currently work in cybersecurity right now. However, they find it almost impossible to land in visa sponsorship role. So for some of them that we're not opportune to get married to someone that has a visa already, many of them are beginning to switch to a different job role in order to get sponsorship. Now, by the way, these are some of the job offers we've gotten in my community in the last couple of days. Now, these are just job offers we got in the month of August. And as of the time I'm making this video, we're still barely halfway into today's 13th of August 2025. So we're barely halfway into the month of August, and these are the job offers we've gotten so far. Now, this was a job offer we got on, I got this email on the 6th of August 2025. And it says, "Hi Daniel, hope you're doing well. I want to share some good news. I have recently secured 2 data analyst roles with mentioned name of the organization, and is now preparing to transition into bigger roles." And this is quite interesting to know, because I mean, this person especially has been on this journey for a while. I mean, for so many months now. We've had lots of back and forth, lots of calls, lots of conversations on trying to get a data analyst role, and it's super exciting to know that finally he has gotten his first break. And he didn't just get his first break, he got 2 different data analyst roles, which is quite interesting and fascinating to know. So if you're also in the journey of trying to get into data or any of the tech roles, this video is just to encourage you that don't stop applying. Keep applying, keep pushing out those applications, and it's definitely going to get better. Now, another job offer we got in my community, this email came in on the 8th of August 2025, and this person is saying, "Hi Daniel, I hope you're doing well. Congratulations on your recent promotion. You continue to inspire me." Now, for those who don't know, I recently got promoted at work to a lead analyst role, so she was just trying to say congratulations. Then she mentioned that, "I want to let you know that I have recently been offered a position of a Power BI analyst at mentioned name of the company. They'll be reaching out to you shortly to ask for a reference." Now, this is also quite interesting and fascinating to know, just to further reinforce the fact that the job opportunities out there, you're just not applying the right way and harnessing the right approach to getting those opportunities. So what are you waiting for? You need to change this approach with some of the things I'm going to be sharing with you shortly in this video. Now, this is another job offer we got in the month of August. "Good afternoon, sir. I've gotten a job entry, a data entry job. Can I send your details for reference?" and all of that. Now, these are some of the job offers we've gotten in the month of August 2025, and this is to further encourage people out there that there are job opportunities. You just are not applying the right way. You're not just applying with the right applications, and you just need to add some additional approach or strategy to how you've been applying in order to help you land that job opportunity. Now, these are some of the things I've seen people make mistake around when it comes to visa sponsorship role. And the first thing is applying for the wrong job. Now, trust me, I know everybody wants to transition into tech, but not all tech roles would offer you the opportunity to get in visa sponsorship. And I think we need to talk a whole lot about this. There's certain job roles that are fantastic. They've got lots of opportunities. However, they are not for immigrants who are looking for, sponsored roles. An example of that, like I said earlier in this video, is cybersecurity. Getting a visa sponsorship job in cybersecurity, not impossible, but very, very much challenging. I mean, you need to have things like 5-year security clearance. If you haven't lived in the UK for up to 5 years, some of the organizations might not even employ you or even call you for an interview. So there's so many restrictions that comes with certain tech roles here in the United Kingdom. If you have any experience around this, please state in the comment section. A few days ago, I had one of my community member in TechDrive who sent me an email about a job that she applied for, we did an interview prep for. However, she didn't go to the next stage because the company said she doesn't have the 5-year security clearance. So not all job roles you need to focus on. There are certain job roles that you need to pay attention to that oftentimes come with sponsorship. Now go out there and check out people who share testimony about getting a job with sponsorship. You hardly get to see anyone that got a job with sponsorship in cybersecurity. Now, mind you, this video is not to say cybersecurity is not an amazing job. I've got friends who work in cybersecurity, but for someone looking for visa sponsorship, cybersecurity might not be the best job approach when it comes to getting sponsored. Mistake I've seen people make is trying to go through this whole journey of visa sponsorship on their own. Now the truth is everyone needs help at some point. I also got help when I was trying to get into data analytics, when I was trying to go for interviews. I went through paid sessions to get information because information is key. So trying to get into this whole going through this whole job journey can be very lonely, frustrating, and very sad, especially if you keep getting loads of rejection. That's why you need a very good support system. And there's so many things that kind of help people gain competitive edge when it comes to trying to get a job here in the UK. One of them is finding a way to get internship opportunities and work experience. Honestly, you definitely need that. That's why I'm introducing you to what we call the work experience program on TechDrive. So TechDrive will help people launch their career with real work experience. At TechDrive, our work experience program bridge the gap between learning and employment by giving you hands-on experience with real projects, teams, and tools used by professionals in the tech industry. Now, if you want to sign up, all you need to do is to click on the sign up button and fill this form. However, I'm going to share with you full details about what this work experience program is all about. So this is on our website, yes, TechDrive. So you get to see some of the things that comes with the program. You get real work experience, you get to experience team collaboration, exposures to some of the data analytics tools, mentorship and feedback. You get help with CV and interview boost, just to kind of help you prep for that interview the right way. And I've seen people go for interviews and mess up because they've got all of the skill sets, they've got all it takes to do the job, but they don't have the right skills to sell the skills they've got to employers. So there's so many people. So those who can jump on this program are recent graduates in tech or non-tech related roles. You've done a boot camp, you have the skills. So the program is for those who have data and IT skills already. So if you have the skills and you just need some help with getting UK work experience, you need some help with creating a master CV, interview prep, then you want to jump on this work experience program. So just go on our website and just apply. You get to have conversations and schedule a conversation with one of the professionals within the TechDrive community. Now, for those who have a zero knowledge or zero experience in data analytics and you want to get trained in data analytics, now this is from you can fill for the 6 weeks intensive training. We've got a cohort starting on the 13th of September. So if you want to join the amazing cohorts to learn about data analytics, and there are a whole lot of stuff you're going to learn from this program. Now, if you want to get on the data analytics training, you get exposed to tools like Advanced Excel up to VB and macro level, SSIS, SQL, Power BI. You learn all of the stuffs within the 6-week training. We do hold our live sessions on Saturdays and Sundays from 5 to 7 p.m. UK time. So you might probably want to jump on this program. So you also get some work experience, you get real life experience on that. And if data analytics is not what you want to get into, you want to get into data engineering, we've got an opportunity for that training also. It's a 12 weeks data engineering training with TechDrive. So you're going to learn things like SQL, Python, Microsoft Fabric, and you get to launch your career in data engineering. Now, these are job roles that oftentimes provide sponsorship if you need a sponsorship. I've got loads of people within the TechDrive community who have gotten job opportunities that give them that level of, that give them that sponsorship. Now, if you don't need any of the work experience program, you don't need any of the data analytics training or data engineering training we're offering. However, you need some help with your CV. We've got, something here that can help you. We help you build your CV to give you competitive advantage. All you need to do is to click on learn more and you get to book a session to get your CV properly reviewed. We're going to work on it. We're going to dismantle what you have at the moment and build a revamped CV that will give you competitive advantage on your next application. So let's say for adventure, you'll be getting interviews. Your CV is absolutely fine. You have the necessary work experience. You have all of the right skill set. However, you're struggling to pass interviews. We've got something for you also. So if you jump on the interview preparation program, we help you prepare for data analytics interviews. We help you build your confidence. It's a 30-minute session, and we tell you everything you need to know when it comes to trying to pass an interview for a data analyst role. So I tell people, see, this whole journey of getting sponsored, getting into the professional space in the UK, you need support. You need to talk to people. You need to have conversations with people. And if you want to jump on a one-to-one session with me, there's a link in the description of this video. We can jump on a call to have a conversation of where you are, what you're trying to achieve, and what you need to do to get to that point. And if you have any questions, state in the comment section. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, do it to hit the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. I share everything UK immigration, transitioning into tech, and personal finance on this channel. Hit on the red subscribe button. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of the video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.